I've noticed that in a recent video I watched of you that you were talking about removal of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and also methane kind of fracking kind of system to actually get to the methane before it's released. But neither of these were actually in position, or no research had been done at all of these. Is that correct?
Yes, that's the problem is that the predictions from the Russian group that's been doing the work up there is that the thawing of the offshore methane, which is happening quite rapidly because the seawater is warming up in the summer with isotretch, that thawing will release methane from the sediments quite suddenly or very rapidly, because the protective cap of frozen sediment at the surface is just thawing and allowing methane hydrates from underneath to come up as methane gas. So we'll be getting more and more plumes of methane being released, and that will get into the atmosphere. So their prediction is for a very massive methane release during the next few years, which would have an immediate impact on world climate. So what do we do about it? Well, first of all, we should take it seriously, and which we're not doing. And if we take it seriously, the problem is, can we find a way to prevent that methane from coming out? And the only suggestion, which comes actually from an oil company, is a kind of fracking where you drill horizontally underneath the sediments and produce sort of cavities, just like in fracking, where you get the methane to enter into those cavities, and then you pump it out. So you sort of pump the methane out using the sort of fracking techniques, which means that you need to do a lot of offshore wells in the shallow water of the continental shelves in order to tap off this methane. So firstly, that's only a suggestion, and that's the only suggestion that anybody's come up with. Secondly, you need a massive amount of research to see whether you can do that. You need to do a trial run with one well, and then in the end you may need to drill a lot of wells all at once in order to deal with a widespread methane outbreak. So it's a very, very big commitment which needs to be made, but nobody's prepared to make it.
I'm now accepting the reality of the surreal.